Hello, Country Comic Readers out there. My comic Frontline here, and welcome everybody to my comic review. In this review, I'll be reviewing an all new, all different Marvel comic book, and as you can see from the title and the shirt I'm wearing, that is The Punisher, issue number 221, The Punisher War Machine, Part 4. So last time in the Punisher War Machine series, we saw that the Punisher had a real epic fall after Nick Fury's army was actually taking him out, and we're gonna find out, is the Punisher dead, yes or no? And as I called it, of course he's not dead, because he was fished out actually by 3 fishermen from the water, and he just needs to get back on land and go after the person who was actually in the armor. So he does find him, and by the way, let me show you guys some artwork. Artwork's drawn pretty good in this comic book. Really like the artwork. And when he finds him, he's like saying, you know, to take off the suit, because now that his armor has been all destroyed, he's going to need some new armor to make it in his own armor, so that way he can use it again. So he tells him that there's an old facility that isn't too far under Pedro's control, that he can fix it. So he leaves him tied outside and takes out the guards one by one, the facility, so that way there won't be any problems. So on the transmitter we get a message that is from Nick Fury. And Nick Fury's like saying, you know, like, why are you breaking into my lab, and what are you doing? So he's like saying, you know, your men have destroyed the armor, and Agent Supporter, who is the guy who he asked to help him to get to the facility, can fix it. And after Nick Fury said that he can't fix it, he just blew his head off and used another person to actually fix it. And Nick Fury's like saying, once the armor's up and running, you're going to keep going after Pedro, because that's his mission, and his former agents. So he's just like saying, you know, you shouldn't be you know, like worried about like all the mess that I'm doing here and all that stuff. And Nick Fury's just like saying all this stuff that should be warned to him. But the Punisher is actually telling Nick Fury that he needs him to do 2 things. One thing is to monitor the guy that's doing the suit to be up in perfection, and the second thing was to give him full info on all the agents that flipped when S.H.I.E.L.D. went belly up, personal files and whatnot. And he's just up and running again with his armor, just doing what he can do, like basically clean up Nick Fury's mess and whatnot. And with everything else that's going on in this comic, he actually gets a call from Nick Fury again while he's in the middle of something, that Padrov is broadcasting live. And what he's saying to the Punisher is like, to the American terrorist known as the Punisher, like, you have no right to be in our country, and if you do not leave immediately, we will respond with nuclear force, basically. And since he has control of the nukes, you know, that's another thing. And then he's like saying, you need to leave the country right now. And Nick Fury said, I told you he'd eventually come out of hiding, and that's where it's left off there for now, to be continued. So things are getting really heated up, and he's getting closer and closer to getting to Pedro. I think I'm saying it right. If not, I apologize. And here is the preview cover of the next issue, if you guys can see that. And a little advertisement of the Black Panther t-shirt, King of Wakanda. So just thought I'd show that. And yeah. So this comic was really a good comic book for reading this. Rating I would give, I'm at a mixed rating of giving it between a 4 to 4.5 out of 5. The artwork was great, and the story's really picking up, and now he's got the armor up and running again. Let's see if he's going to be reaching to get Pedro and Nick Fury's other army as well that was going after him. And we'll see how it goes after that. But I would say pick this up if you're reading it from the beginning, or if you're a Punisher fan like myself, and if not, then you won't, but it's up to you guys. But I would definitely recommend this, because seeing Punisher in this War Machine armor and everything, it's actually turning out really amazing, and I'm really, I'm really enjoying this comic book with him being in the armor and everything. A new level for the Punisher, if I must say so. But with that, everybody, that's my comic review of the Punisher, issue number 221, or Punisher War Machine, because I've been saying that all along. But Punisher War Machine Part 4. Before I go, do not forget to check out the sources of ComicFrontline.com's over podcast.com and the YouTube game channel Frontline Gaming Zone, because we are no more source for comic and game related news, reviews, and a whole bunch more. Feel free to leave in the comment section of this comic book. Have you been reading all this time? Are you liking how it's going with Punisher in the War Machine armor? Likes, dislikes, or any questions? Please feel free to leave a comment section. I'll get back to you guys as soon as I can. And please, as always, because it means the world to us, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do, because we got videos that I'll upload daily for you guys, and we really appreciate the support when you hit the subscribe button. So to all my true comic book readers out there, I'm Mike from Frontline saying take care, and as always, don't forget to keep watching. Later, everybody.